Picture this. While most gardeners struggle to get a handful of peppers each season, some people seem to harvest basket after basket, month after month, as if their bell pepper plants never stop producing. What's their secret? In today's video, I'll show you exactly how to grow an endless supply of bell peppers, from soil prep to pruning to the hidden nutrient tricks that keep plants pumping out peppers non-stop. If you've ever wanted huge yields with minimal effort, this is the guide you've been waiting for.
Bell peppers are heavy feeders, and the secret to endless production starts long before the first seed ever sprouts. It starts in the soil. Peppers thrive in loose, warm, nutrient-rich earth with a near-perfect balance of organic matter and minerals. Before planting, work at least 4 to 6 inches of compost into the top layer of the soil. This compost shouldn't be raw or fresh. Well-aged compost holds moisture without waterlogging the roots and slowly releases nutrients all season. Beyond compost, peppers love calcium and magnesium, two nutrients that prevent blossom end rot and support continuous fruit formation. Adding a handful of crushed eggshells, dolomite lime, or gypsum provides slow-release calcium, while Epsom salt, magnesium sulfate, boosts chlorophyll production and prevents the yellowing that often slows growth. Soil texture matters just as much as nutrition. Peppers hate compacted soil, so mix in coconut coir or peat moss to improve aeration while keeping moisture stable. Raised beds or deep containers amplify warmth, which peppers absolutely love. Finally, mulch the base of each plant to retain heat and moisture, both essential for long, continuous harvests. When your soil is properly prepared, every other technique becomes more effective, giving you bigger plants, stronger stems, and more flowers that turn into peppers. Not all bell peppers are created equal. Some varieties naturally produce in bursts, while others are bred to deliver long, steady yields. If your goal is an endless supply, choose varieties known for consistent fruiting. California Wonder, Red Knight, King Arthur, Big Bertha, and Emerald Giant are top performers for gardeners who want reliability. These peppers produce thick-walled fruit, balanced flavor, and heavy yields that stretch across the entire season. Hybrid bell peppers tend to offer the strongest disease resistance and longest production windows. They maintain vigor even in stressful weather, which keeps the plant flowering longer. But don't overlook smaller bell-type varieties. Mini bells and lunchbox peppers often produce far more fruit per plant than large standard bells. Another key strategy is staggering planting. Start seeds indoors every 2 to 3 weeks for a month or two, then transplant batches at different times. This creates overlapping harvest waves, so when one set of plants slows down, the next set is already hitting peak production. Whether grown in containers or garden beds, choosing the right pepper variety dramatically increases the return on your gardening effort. When you plant peppers built for continuous growth, combined with the proper care techniques, you unlock a harvest cycle that barely slows, even late into the season.
One of the biggest secrets behind endless pepper harvests is strategic pruning. Most gardeners never prune their pepper plants, and as a result, they get fewer branches, fewer flowers, and fewer peppers. But when you prune correctly, you turn your pepper plant into a compact, multi-branching, fruit-producing machine. Start early. When your pepper seedling reaches 6 to 8 inches tall, pinch off the topmost growing tip just above a node. This forces the plant to produce multiple side branches instead of growing straight up. Each new branch becomes a fruiting zone, dramatically increasing the number of flowers your plant can support. As the plant matures, remove any leaves touching the soil, as well as weak lower branches that steal energy. This improves airflow and helps the plant focus on upward, productive growth. Once the plant starts producing peppers, prune only lightly. Focus on removing crossing branches and excessive leaves that shade developing fruit. The most powerful trick? Mid-season resetting. Around the halfway point of summer, prune 15 to 20% of the top growth. This stimulates new branching and triggers a second massive wave of flowers. Combined with strong soil nutrition, this technique can push your pepper harvest well beyond the usual season. Pruning peppers may feel intimidating at first, but once you learn it, you'll never go back. The difference in yield is dramatic.
Bell peppers require steady nutrition to keep producing, and the biggest mistake gardeners make is feeding too little, too late. To get continuous harvests, peppers need a structured, predictable feeding routine that shifts as the plant grows. At planting time, use a balanced fertilizer such as 5-5-5 or 10-10-10, mixed lightly into the soil. This supports root establishment and early leaf growth. 2 weeks after transplanting, begin applying a nitrogen-moderate fertilizer, something like 5-10-10, because peppers need more phosphorus and potassium to form strong flowers and thick-walled fruit. Every 2 to 3 weeks throughout the season, alternate between liquid organic fertilizers like fish emulsion or seaweed extract and slow-release granules. This ensures immediate feeding for fast growth and long-lasting support for steady production. Magnesium is a critical nutrient most gardeners overlook. Dissolve 1 tablespoon of Epsom salt in a gallon of water and apply it once a month to prevent leaf yellowing and increase fruit set. Calcium is equally important for preventing blossom end rot and strengthening cell walls. Crushed eggshell tea, calcium nitrate, or gypsum all work well. Finally, mulch heavily to preserve moisture because nutrient uptake shuts down when peppers experience drought stress. With a consistent feeding schedule, your pepper plants won't just survive, they'll produce continuously, giving you more peppers than you ever expected.
To grow an endless supply of bell peppers, you must create the perfect environment, one that keeps the plant comfortable, hydrated, and inspired to keep flowering. Bell peppers love warm soil, steady moisture, and long daylight hours. Keeping soil temperature stable with mulch or black landscape fabric boosts early growth and extends productivity. Watering must be consistent. Peppers hate unstable moisture. Too much water causes root rot, while too little causes dropped flowers and small fruit. Water deeply 1 to 2 times per week, focusing on long soaking rather than shallow daily watering. Always water at the base, not the leaves, to prevent fungal issues. Temperature is another key. Peppers slow down under 60 degrees Fahrenheit or 15 degrees Celsius and stop pollinating above 90 degrees Fahrenheit or 32 degrees Celsius. Using shade cloth during extreme heat and row covers during chilly nights keeps plants in their comfort zone, which keeps fruit production steady. And here's a trick many gardeners don't know. Harvest early and often. Pick peppers as soon as they reach full size, even if they're still green. The sooner you remove a pepper, the faster the plant produces new flowers. If you let the plant hold too many mature peppers, it slows down production dramatically. With the right watering rhythm, stable temperatures, and smart harvesting, your pepper plants will produce continuously, giving you a true endless supply all season long. And that's how you transform a simple pepper plant into a non-stop producing machine. Follow these techniques and you'll have fresh bell peppers long before and long after everyone else. If this video helped you, hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which pepper variety you're growing this year. Thanks for watching, and may your harvests be endless.